people being passionate about their business, because that overcomes so many problems. Smaller companies, the person who is leading it becomes not just CEO, CIO, CTO, head of digital, head of marketing, head of this, that and the other. They drive it. Without the drivers, the bus doesn't travel.
The product that we're developing is what we call the pocket pump, and it's a much more mobile pump than what currently exists. It gives the user much more mobility, it's much more freedom to move around on a daily basis, and it's a lot more discretion when out and about.
Hello, my name is Karen Coleman. I'm a broadcaster and journalist, and I'm the founder of Planet Podium, which is a conference production business. The idea of Planet Podium is that we help clients to create great events from start to finish, and we're using our expertise and our production backgrounds to help them to do that.
So at N17, we are a craft brewery that squeezes every last drop from the brewing process. Beer is a very, very simple process: hops, barley, yeast and water. And yet for all that simplicity, only 8% of all those inputs end up in the bottle. The rest, well, you could call it waste, but what about if you looked at it as untapped potential? And that's what we do at the N17 Craft Brewery. We take that 92% and we turn those into 8 different consumer-facing products. So we think that everything and everyone has value and can create value.
In Ireland, we're not really good at celebrating entrepreneurs. We don't tend to promote ourselves enough in Ireland. So competitions such as this today are really important to give entrepreneurs a platform to tell people what they're doing. And it was fantastic to see all of the stories and all of the progress that people have made in terms of turning their ideas into companies, which they've done.
So my name is Barry Glynn. My company is called Advanced Molecular Systems. What we do is we provide an outsourcing option to companies who want to develop new DNA-based tests. Our objective is to make it easier for our clients to deliver their next DNA-based test to their own markets.
I've been 22 years in medical technology, and what I've discovered over those 22 years is that there's inadequate software to help out this sector. So right here today, there are companies like Covidian and Medtronic who are putting medical devices, life-saving equipment onto the market right now. And these devices require them to produce records of biblical proportions. So we've got a software solution to help these companies.
My name is Anne Walsh, and I'm founder and CEO of Allergy Lifestyle. And we are developing a system which will allow anyone deal with a life-threatening allergic reaction to prevent fatality. I have a background in biomedical science, and I'm a parent to a child who almost died following a severe allergic reaction to peanuts. Adrenaline saved our life, and from that date forward, we carried it with us everywhere.
What I'm looking forward to is a day of energy, because that's what I find with startup entrepreneurs, that they may be young, they may be old, they may be borrowed blue, whatever, but it's their energy that I love. I live off that energy, the program lives off that energy, and I'll travel anywhere to find it. It's a bit of a drug. They're the lifeblood of the company. There are 200,000 SMEs in the country employing something near 850,000 people. Without them, this economy would not exist. The ones that we're growing now are the future big companies, because it's a regenerational process. They will be, in the longer term, the big employers.
We're specifically focusing on the content of conferences, because my own experience as a journalist covering conferences for years and covering EU conferences is that they were incredibly boring, badly organised, left people bored to tears on their seats, and I saw a real value and an opportunity in transforming those boring experiences into really fantastic interactive conferences. So at Planet Podium, we have created a whole production system that, when applied to the content of a conference, will ensure a really fantastic outcome. Think of it as a really good television show. We'll say like MasterChef. It applies really high-end production standards to ensure every programme, no matter where it's filmed, in Sydney, in Dublin, in London, has a fantastic output. And that's what we're kind of doing. You know, you can have a programme that lasts for an hour, but there are months of preparation and processes that go into making that 1 hour shine. And so we're doing that for the conference content market.
The enteral feeding device market globally in 2012 was worth over $2 billion US. It's a growing market. It's growing at around approximately 5% per annum, and it's expected to grow to about 2.8 billion by 2018.
Well, a life-threatening allergic reaction can occur anywhere, in schools, restaurants, airlines or sports clubs. But for market launch, we will target parents of young children and schools and childcare services. The allergy and anaphylaxis market, the World Allergy Organization estimates that over 2 billion people worldwide are affected by allergies. 500 million with food allergies and almost a quarter with anaphylaxis. This is a growing market. The number of children diagnosed with food allergies doubled in the last decade.
My background is in microbiology, where I have a PhD, and I also have 15 years professional experience developing DNA tests for different companies. And from this experience we realised that there was an opportunity for a small company based in Ireland to deliver a bespoke development service to small and medium enterprises within Ireland and across the world who want to develop new DNA-based tests.
There are over 1.2 million medical device employees, and 600,000 of those do not use software right now. Now, there are competitors on the market. There are companies like SAP out there who are providing for the market, but clearly the market has spoken. They've spoken with their feet. 50% of them do not use this software. So we've got a solution that provides a complete suite of coverage for these companies and for the medical technology sector. And we're going to be starting with the Irish market, where there are 300 companies, 40 of whom are already clients of mine. Our core competencies are in regulatory affairs, quality management systems, and software development.
N17 Brewing was launched in February of 2014, so we're just about a year to market. We're stocked in 68 outlets nationwide. We have won international awards, and I myself have qualified as the first ever female beer sommelier in Ireland. I'm working with one of the biggest brand agencies in the world. They're called Wolf Olins. Now, Wolf Olins created the word Diageo. They branded the London Olympics. They do Virgin, Nike, Apple. They do all of the big companies. So why would they look at me, a small startup in the west of Ireland? I approached them and I said, listen, I've got a really powerful story to tell. I think I've got something that's quite a unique value proposition, and I really want someone like you to help me get this across. Now, for the first time, they sat back and they went, you know what? We're looking at the new fair trade. Fair trade is about creating a better deal for third world producers. N17 is about creating a better deal at home. Looking at what others would normally throw away and seeing how can we get the best bang for our buck from all the resources that are available to us locally, to provide long-term sustainable employment and to make use of everything in our locality.
It gives me great pleasure to say congratulations to the New Frontiers One to Watch award winner, Frank Enright. So you're the one to watch. Great.
Is Sarah Rorty.
Congratulations to the new emerging, New Frontiers Best Emerging Business Award winner for this year, and that is